Hi everyone, welcome to a quick altcoin Bible. I'm looking here at AGIX as my cherry ripe. Why? Well, it's broken out of this longer term consolidation here, and that's crazy because it seems like AI has been pumping forever, but it had about a 30 to 39% drawdown here and everything went quiet, and now she's broken out and has gone back into this beautiful high-low, high uptrend, this stepping stone, and I think she cracks up, comes back down for a bit of a retest on the support, and then she's off to the races. So really like what I'm seeing from AI, and love that there's been a consolidation, like a reset for those higher prices. Now, this might be the buy of this point in the cycle, in my view, in terms of how depressed the price is, in terms of the catalyst coming up in terms of Ethereum, likely back end of this year, ETF and all that. But if you look at Optimism, how well it's performed, and then you look at Arbitrum, had that massive unlock, it's had a huge depression in price. And now I think we're about to see the reflation. So I think this is a huge opportunity here. Love how this looks. There's a lot of overhead resistance. I've just drawn a little squiggle on how I think it probably does go. But even if it gets back to kind of this main point, it's a 15, 20% move, that's fantastic. And look how depressed it is on a BTC scale. So I'm looking at altcoins now from a BTC lens as well. A lot of pairs, if they're strengthening, relative strength against Bitcoin, they generally moon. So you're seeing that a lot with the meme coins at the moment. That's why there's a bit of confidence in them, because they're holding up really well, and then when Bitcoin steadies, they fly. So looking at Arbitrum on a slightly different angle, which is when we just see massive overextension to one side. And this is an over 50% correction to the downside against Bitcoin, 57% give or take. And this looks ready, in my view, for total exhaustion on this chart. The RSI is bottoming out like crazy. It did do it over here, but we didn't have this massive unlock to contend with over here. So I think risk reward wise is one of the buys of the cycle, in my view, for at least a run back up against BTC and other coins. And then because it's got the TVL and almost dominant market spot on the layer 2 scene in terms of that, again, that TVL. So couldn't be more bullish on Arbitrum. All right, Stacks, bit of an odd one coming from left field, but I think Stacks has overperformed in the short term. If Bitcoin's about to drive, and I think it is, to 80, 100,000, then I think some of that capital from Stacks is going to rotate back into Bitcoin to see that drive. So just a short-term play here, and I think if you miss Stacks on this latest move, it could be a really juicy fall to this key fib level and also the 50 moving average here on the 4-hour. It's also broken down from this rising channel, and it's coming back on the underside to retest. That's a little bit bearish to me. If it breaks back through, happy days, it's going higher. But I really think this kind of movement, like BTC's done many times, break down into this liquidity zone, and then it's off again. So that's exactly what I'm looking at this week. For a cherry ripe, I'm going to watch a Danger Zone. Now, just bring your attention to this week on Thursday. It's tomorrow. I'm releasing the signals for our newsletter, and just some things throwing out at me. I kind of want to get Arbitrum back into this. I want to maybe look at some deep in. I want to maybe shake this portfolio up a little bit, but just have a look at what we've got here. So AGIX, Illuvium, Stacks, Optimism has had a great one. Solana's at 200. So look at these prices from last month and look at where the prices are today. AGX alone, $1.20, give or take. Stacks, it's up another significant amount. So this is a great referencing point if you're trying to put together a portfolio, and also some of these buy zones were absolutely hit and you'd be significantly up on those. So do pay attention to this. Just wanted to give you a high level view of where I'm thinking the portfolio needs to go. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to get in touch with us and follow the links, and you can sign up very quickly and have this tremendous resource accessible to yourself. Joe is also doing his 3 different portfolio weightings breakdown as well, which I think is probably the most helpful thing in the entire newsletter in this edition. He gives you what a high-risk investor's portfolio might look like in terms of weighting, how you are gauging your portfolio through the different risk profiles, the medium investor, and also the low-risk investor. So it's invaluable. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Catch you again next time. Bye-bye.